All right, so I had this guy come detail my car today, and I wanted to ask him how much money he's making. How much money did you spend starting this detailing business? How much money do you make every week? How do you find customers? What are your marketing costs? What can people learn from you? What should people avoid? All of those details and more. I gotta go find out. Let's see what we learn. All right, man, what's your name?
Joel Cruz.
And where do you live?
I live in Raleigh, Texas.
What's the name of your business?
Clean Cruz.
And how long you been in business?
Been in business since January 1st, so 8 months.
What made you want to start it on January 1st of all days?
Due to unfortunate circumstances, I lost my job at the beginning of the year, so
yeah,
forced me to pick a side hustle and tell a local detailing, and I just stuck with this since.
What was your job?
It was a server job at a seafood restaurant.
And why'd you lose it?
I was trying to be a nice guy and give a guy a free shot, and fortunately, they didn't like that. Free food instead.
Okay.
3 shots.
All right, so what kind of planted the seed for this business? What got you thinking along? Had you done it on the side in the past, or?
Yes, so during that server job, I was doing this on the side. The way I really got into it is I had a BMW. You know, it's a black BMW, as you can tell. Picks up a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
It's dirty really quick. So I would have to clean it every so often, every week. And I just fell in love with the process.
You liked it?
Yeah, it was satisfying.
So what was the game plan? What did you do on January 1st to get this business started?
Well, I sat down, thought about it, decided what equipment I needed. And I just started buying equipment, you know, little by little, started building myself up from the ground up. Started some business cards, and then I just left those business cards in people's cars. And that's basically how I started off.
Where did you leave these business cards?
I started at like high-end malls, like North Fork area, other places around here. And I just left those cards and people just started hitting me up.
Okay, so you just go to like Vistaprint or whatever, you design some generic business cards. Your first thought is to go to the mall and to put them, were you putting them on specific cars, like nicer cars?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Were you putting them on dirty cars, or was that irrelevant to you?
No, I put them on all cars, but
okay,
more towards the nicer cars, the well-maintained cars.
Yeah.
Because people, they like to keep their stuff full.
How many did you put on cars? Do you remember?
I want to say 250 cars, 300 cards.
How long did that take?
A couple of days, I want to say a week.
Okay. Just like a little bit a day?
Yeah, just a little bit a day.
And how many calls would you say those 250 brought you?
I only got about 2 people.
2 people?
Yeah.
So 1%.
1%.
Not terrible, actually. But you were probably pretty disappointed by that.
I was, yeah.
You're crunching the numbers, like if I only get 10%, each job's $250, you know, I make thousands of dollars, and then you were a little disheartened.
Yeah.
Was it 2 jobs or 2 phone calls that you got?
I got 1 job and then 1 phone call.
Okay.
That 1 job landed me some high-profile clients, which scaled up my business from there.
What do you mean by high-profile clients?
So it was in the North Park area, around the Highland Park, Preston Hollow area. And as the lady that I got, the 1 phone call, her house was on the end of the street. So people would walk by, walk their dogs, and they would see my job. And then this one guy, he just walked by randomly. He was just like, I need my Porsche 911 hand clean.
Yeah.
And one day he passed by, he didn't speak to me, but then the following month, because the lady was getting a monthly service done, the guy decided to stop by and actually speak to me. That's when I landed the job right then and there. From there, he gave me other clients of his, or other friends of his that are now clients of mine.
How much did you charge that first lady, and how did you decide on that price?
The first lady, I charged $100 because her car was fairly clean.
Okay.
And she gets it done every month.
Do you still charge that, or have your prices gone up?
For standard like cleaning like these is $110, but monthly services are $100.
Okay.
For every cube.
That seems pretty low. Are you kind of on the lower end of the market as far as price is concerned?
Or say in the middle.
So how much did you charge for that guy's Porsche?
For the Porsche, I charged them $80.
$80?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's a coupe, so it's a 2-seater, and it was hardly anything. It wasn't really dirty.
How long did it take you to do it?
An hour or so, hour, 2 hours.
Okay. Because that guy's probably getting quotes for $200 to $300 to clean it, right?
Yeah.
So you quote him 100, he's happy, and you're over here thinking, I'm making $80 an hour. Like it's a win-win, right? And then as you get more busy, you can start going up on price, right? Okay, so 2 phone calls, one of them did not turn into a job?
No.
And the other one did, and then that turned into more jobs. How did you get your next customers after that?
After that, I started making better business cards, and I just started handing those out. My business was based off of word of mouth, so it was just friends, family that were just giving me jobs, and then from there, I became a reliable source of them, so
okay,
more people just started aiming towards me.
When did you go list yourself on Thumbtack? Because that's where I found you.
2 months ago.
Okay. How has that gone so far?
So far, I've had a handful of jobs.
Just like a half dozen or so?
Half dozen, around.
How much do you have to pay Thumbtack for those jobs?
I want to say $10 a lead, just depending on the service they pick.
Okay.
Full service, I know it's about $12, $15 for a lead. And then just interior only, it's about $8, $10.
Okay. And what percentage of those leads are you closing?
Let's say about half of those.
So like $30 to acquire a customer, give or take? Okay. How much did all of your equipment cost?
Roughly, give or take about, let's say $4,000.
4,000. But you bought it over time, right?
Yes.
If someone wanted to start this with like bare minimum, what do they have to have?
I would say pressure washer for sure. Gets the outside clean. It's easier. Vacuum and a pressure washer.
Would like a $100 to $200 Ryobi pressure washer do the trick, or do you need more than that?
Oh, what? That's what I run.
Okay. And that's still good today?
Yes.
Okay. Because some people would say, oh, that's not good enough. That's not going to get, but you're saying, no, it's great.
Yeah.
So out the door, someone wants to start doing this. How much money do they need?
Just say you could start off with $500.
$500.
Yes.
Okay. And then what do you think before you having to hire employees?
Well, right now, monthly, I'm going to say I'm making roughly $5,000 a month.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. And how many hours per week are you working?
40 hours a week.
So you could scale if you wanted to start hiring people, but then you open a whole other can of worms, right? Now, where are you getting all of your customers from today? Are you still doing the business cards on cars?
Yes.
Really? So 1% was your first response rate. What does it average over the long term?
I mean, I give out my card for the most part. I land that job right then and there.
What do you mean? Like, how many cars do you have to put your card on to get one job?
I would say about 10 cars. 10 cars.
So 10%? Why was it only 1% to start?
I guess because I didn't have it's like social media.
Okay. You didn't have like a reputation.
I didn't have a reputation.
Okay. So now that you have like case studies, testimonials, before and after pictures, your response rate has gone up 10x.
Yes.
What types of cars have you learned to target? What have you learned about targeting the right types of cars for these business cards?
The customer base I want is high-end clients. Yeah. I go for exotic cars. Don't get me wrong. I still do any type of car. Yeah, my target is the exotic cars.
Are you doing just cars or trucks or anything that's higher end?
Trucks, I do 4x4s, dualies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then SUVs like Escalades and Yukons and stuff like that.
What are some things you learned the hard way in this business that other people could avoid?
I would say don't take every job.
What are some signs to look out for on jobs people should avoid?
Depending on the client, you know, you can
just the vibe of the client.
Just the vibe of the client for sure.
Is there a correlation between like a really messy car and a bad client?
Yeah, you can just sort of tell. They say it's not that bad, and yeah, open the door and it's trash everywhere. There's burl in the car.
Yeah. What's next for the business? What's your goal for it?
We're shooting for 10K a month.
Are you gonna have to hire people to do that?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna find them?
Probably is.
What do you hate the most about this business?
I really don't hate anything about it. It's
really?
Just the laundry.
Yeah.
I'm just washing towels. That's probably the worst part about it.
It's funny, you don't mind like scrubbing cars out in the 100-degree heat, but you hate washing towels in the air conditioning. That's funny. What do you love about it the most?
The people that I meet.
Okay.
For sure. Cars are cool and all, but it's the people that I get to meet.
Yeah.
And the relationship I get to have with these people.
That's awesome. Any words of motivation or advice to young entrepreneurs out there?
Just get after it daily.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just be 1% better every day.
How old are you?
21.
21?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Good for you. How did you afford your truck?
This is actually my father's truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What's the name of your business again?
Clean Cruz.
Clean Cruz. What's your website?
Don't have a website.
Oh, you gotta change that.
Not yet.
Okay. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it.